anyone who talks about suicide will not actually go through with it.
Some of them talking about it want to get help, but as they talk about it, they can move from talking to planning to executing the plan. So they must be taken seriously.
Persons will tell you that it is not necessary that they want to die by suicide, but they don't see themselves having a way out. And so that is why it is important to come alongside them and help them to find a solution.
Anyone who tries to kill themselves must mad.
A person who attempts to kill himself or herself should not be labeled as mad. There's a stigma associated with suicide in this nation that prevents people from getting help. We look down on people with mental health, and that's something that needs to change.
It is said that about 60% of our persons, or even more than that, have mental health challenges of one extent or the other. Are they crazy? No. They are having a difficulty. They are having some struggles with coping, and they need help to cope. So that is what needs to be addressed. And we need to debunk stigma, because that is why people will not try to get help.
If someone is determined to kill themselves, nothing is going to stop them.
Many times, persons who are at that place of feeling that I have to complete suicide, it is because they feel rotten on the inside or they feel hopeless. If one can come alongside them and help them to see that there is hope, they will change their minds.
And many of them have moved on to being able to manage their emotions, their hurts, and to get help. And some of them are even in the business of helping others. And we celebrate that.
People who commit suicide are people who are unwilling to seek help.
Many times the cries are there. Many times they are shouting out for help, but we ignore them. I want to ask you, the next time you ask somebody, how are you doing? Stop and listen so that you can hear what's going on in their lives. You could just hear the cry for help.
You can reason with them and help them to understand that what you're going through, you may be in the middle of your story and you can get help.
Talking about suicide may give someone the idea to do it.
We want to handle talking about suicide carefully. We should not romanticize it. We need to talk about it appropriately. And I say to us, never ever talk about suicide without directing the person to where they can get help.
The Ministry of Health has a helpline, and that is 888 New Life. That is 888-639-5433. And also Choose Life International offers help. That is 876-920-7924. And there are many other counseling agencies where people can get help.
We talk about the causes, we provide reasons for help, and we have to manage that carefully.
If we talk about suicide and talk about how persons can be helped and how they can find hope, then persons are likely to reach out for the help and the hope. And that kind of conversation will not make them suicidal.